Here's problem number 3. I think you were on the right track when you were deriving y prime, but there shouldn't be a minus sign. So you had a minus sign in your answer, and it shouldn't be there. And then from there, things kind of got tricky. Hard to get the right answer at that point. But I think you had the general idea correct. So let's just go through it. Implicit differentiation. So we get 8x cubed minus 4y cubed equals, times, of course, times y prime equals 0. So far, so good. And then y prime equals 8x cubed divided by 4y cubed. No minus sign there. And that gives you 2x cubed over y cubed. Okay, and then I think you saw you have to use the quotient rule to get y double prime. And so we need to know I use n for numerator, d for denominator. So n prime equals 6x squared and d prime equals 3y squared times y prime. Okay, so then we have the denominator, y cubed times the derivative of the numerator, 6x squared. And then we do minus the numerator, 2x cubed, times the derivative of the denominator, which is 3y squared. And we have to plug in for y prime, so we go back and we do 2x cubed over y cubed. And then we're going to do the denominator squared, which is y to the 6th. So the first thing is so we've got a fraction here. The second term in the numerator is a fraction, but we can factor out y squared from the numerator and the denominator here. So this will simplify a little bit. We get y cubed times 6x squared minus 2x cubed times 3 times 2x cubed again, all over y. And then, so one thing we can do is multiply this term by y, and we make this y to the 4th. Then we can put it all over y, and that's all over y to the 6th. So we can simplify this fraction, essentially bring this down, this y down here, so this becomes y to the 7th. So now we're getting close. And up in the numerator, so the trick here is to substitute for y to the 4th. And we do that by going back up here. So y to the 4th equals 2x to the 4th minus 2. So we plug that in. So 2x to the 4th minus 2 times 6x squared minus, let's simplify this over here, we've got 4x cubed times 3, so that's 12x cubed. And it looks like a mess, but we just expand this first term, so it's going to be 12x to the 6th minus 12x squared minus 12x to the 6th. I made a mistake here. This is 12x to the 6th because we got an x cubed times an x cubed, so we get x to the 6th and then 12. So you can see what happens. This term and this term subtract out, and so we're left with negative 12x squared over y to the 7th.